go ahead, but first, I would like to say welcome everyone to Twitch. For those that are my Facebook following, welcome, and welcome to me here on Twitch now. And gonna go over my performance in Tekken 7 this that I had at a tournament this past weekend. So let me go ahead, full screen this bad boy, and show you guys my performance. So I was going up against a player named B Buckets in Tekken 7, and go ahead and let me go ahead and speed this up. All right, so you already know the traditional, got to check your buttons and whatnot, all that good stuff. And I haven't played Tekken 7 in forever, but I'm really hyped for Tekken 8. I hope so too. I hope there is a Tekken 8 that does come out. Hopefully. But anyway, Tekken 7 is here for the time being. And honestly, shout out to my boy Herbs. Let me go ahead and increase this. Surprised I don't have anything for desktop display capture. I don't have nothing that can show off. But anyways, that's neither the point. So I'm there on the right hand side, but my name's on the left, as y'all can see. And at first I was not gonna join this tournament due to the fact that I've just been mad rusty. I haven't played Tekken 7 since January at Fighter Fest Season 3 at Flynn's Arcade. I have not played, and I actually ended up getting top 8, surprisingly. I ended up getting top 8 at Fighter Fest Season 3 Tekken 7, and then months later down the road, here comes April, Tekken 7 is back at Flynn's. I play my first game, and I get washed completely. I get one win off of B Buckets, as y'all see. But we had to reset this match because we had to go back into the settings because hold on. Before I even get into that. Because as you'll see up here, it was supposed to be 3 rounds instead of 2. So let's go ahead and just just watch my first. So I do the first hit. I mean, my original bread and butter. I'm going with my bread and butter. It's been a long time. I get that off of him. Like, okay. I'm not good with like numbers or A, B, and all the other stuff, like 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatnot, but I'm gonna go back. When it comes to not the Dragon's Tail, yeah, that move when I'm like from behind. Hold on, I'm trying to go back to it. Yeah, like right there, I should have got the second hit, but I delayed that. So yeah, I was like, oh shit, I fucked up right here because I'm supposed to get 1, 2, like it's supposed to be quick and fast, but I didn't get it because I delayed it, and then I hit, and then B Buckets ended up counterattacking. So, I mean, I win this first round. Don't get me wrong. Through the skin of my teeth. And it's been like, for me, it's been so long since I played Tekken. Then of course I got the low sweep. Like, cool. And then that's when B Buckets told me that the round count thing is off. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed it. Okay, so this is the actual round. All right, here we are. So here we are. Now that's gotten fixed. I got my 1 round back. So I'm like, all right, I'm ready. And yeah, as you can see with my performance, I didn't know what to do. Like, I did not know the Julia mix, apparently. I was like, ooh, okay. Yeah, like I was getting washed, like, and you'll see it right here. Like, I get a couple of good hits in. Don't get me wrong, because as I said, I'm just going with my original bread and butter. And then when I did the low sweep, I did that too early. Hold on, let me. Yeah, I did that too early. Like I should have waited. But B Buckets recovered. Yeah, that move with Julia, like I've been getting punished with that a lot. So I'm doing my pokes, catches me again, stage knock. I blocked the low, but I didn't get the mid. But I didn't get the mid because as I said before, like I was rusty. And then panic rage blocks it, and I get punished. And you can see me shaking my head like, yep. I would get back into Tekken, but I've been playing Strive to try to get good enough for a tournament. I don't blame you. Man, I mean, that's the thing when it comes to fighting games. It's just that, especially when it comes to multiple fighting games, you want to try to get good, but it's just putting in the time to learn the game, learn your character. And low parries me, yeah, because it was like, okay, I see what you're about to do. Because I did it to him once already. So it was just like, yeah, I'm gonna get you with this. I'm gonna get you with this low parry, and I got punished for it. So I lost that. Right, I lost that. I lost the set, and then second set, I get 3-0'd. It was a clean 3-0. All right, getting some good hits in. Bread and butter. Nothing flashy. Like I wasn't trying to do anything super flashy. It was just more so of, hey, this is what I know. This is what I can do for the time being. And honestly, I was just like, I do not know how to play against Julia. And looking at this, it's just like, it really shows. Like, there were some things I should have punished, some things that I should have been prepared for. And then I try to go for the somersault kicks, like the 1-2, but it's just like, you already know if you block one, then you can easily punish me with the second one. Okay, I did get a win. I thought I was gonna get a clean 3-0. So okay, I got a round win. So B Buckets did not, complete 3-0'd me. But yeah, the rest, it was just that I was just getting my ass handed. Like, just looking back at it, it's just like I really need to take my time and just learn this character, bait them out. Like that third round, like round 3, like I got completely destroyed. Like utterly destroyed. And then again, that move that Julia does, I don't know the name of it, don't know the 1, 2, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm just like, I don't even know this character. I don't know the matchup. And B-Bucket's punishing me again because it was like, yep, I know this tactic, I know this move. You're gonna do it again, and just punishes me for it. And then towards the end, you can see me just like shake my head, like, yep, I'm just gonna have to hold that. Yep. Shook my head and I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna have to hold that one. I'm gonna have to hold that L. I mean, B Buckets have been playing Tekken, ever since Heart Container started running tournaments down at Unbranded Brewery in Miami. So this is like my first time playing against B Buckets at Flynn's, and I'm just like, I'm just gonna have to take this ass whooping. What it is, I'm just gonna have to take it and just be like, yep, it's gonna happen. It is what it is. Honestly, this is what happens when you don't play a game for a very long period of time. You get so rusty that you forget matchups. You forget how to play against certain characters, what to look out for, studying patterns and things like that. I'm not doing enough poking. I mean, I'm doing some poking, but at the same time, it's just like I have to poke to, keep, conditioning the other player like all I'm gonna do is just keep poking you a little bit until you do something wrong, and then I'm gonna end up punishing you for it. Like, that's how it needs to be. And yeah, that's our tournament layout over here at Flynn's, where you literally have 6 monitors going around. You have PlayStation 4s going around, and winners round 1, I was on stream, and then winners round 2, I was off stream, and I went up against a guy named Thoticus Maximus, who was using Warang, the guy with the kicks. Like, yeah, I went up against that, and I got destroyed, like 2-0 destroyed. I did not win not one round against this guy. Like, he cleaned me, and I was like, damn, I've been hella rusty at this game. Like, sheesh. This is what happens when you haven't been playing the game for a long period of time. Now, if this was me last year playing Tekken 7, then I'd be a lot more prepared to see what I'm going to be up against, and then, of course, do a lot better. Because in the past, as Evan said, Julia's tricky. She is. She's a very tricky character. But me coming in completely rusty as hell, I'm like, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should block high, block low. Like, certain characters that you're familiar with, like, let's just say if I'm going to go up against Lucky Chloe, I already know off bat, I'm blocking low. Majority of the time, I'm going to start blocking low, because that's the type of character that Lucky Chloe is. Same thing when it comes with Eddie, blocking low. If I'm fighting someone like, let's say Kazuya, it's like a mixture, like block low and high, but for the most part, you're most likely gonna block like mid or high at best, and then very few times you're gonna like block low. But when you bring up forgetting matchups, because I was playing against my friend who main Zato and got destroyed because I forgot the matchup. Yeah, it happens. Like, when you don't play a fighting game for a long period of time, and you finally go up against the person, and you're just like, okay, what do I do? Like, you know your basics, I hope, but your little bread and butter combos here and there, whatnot. Like, that's what I went into. Like, I knew my bread and butter combos, but maybe I'm forgetting my fundamentals. Like, I'm not doing enough spacing, enough baiting. Like, Tekken, you gotta bait. It's a very technical game, and there are a lot of moves that you can use for different situations and different scenarios, but it just all comes down to of just waiting for that opportunity to punish your opponent and then get as much damage in as much as possible. As you see here in the very first match, I'm like, okay, I got this. Doing some nice, good damage. And, of course, going for attacks that are, what do you call it? Like, have, like, very fast frames. Like, my jabs have fast frames. Or some of my moves that I do know, like my back, let me see, wait. Back, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, my back 2, 3, like back 2, 3. Oh shit, my camera done froze. Okay, backup camera. Is my, there we go, backup camera. Yeah, so like my back 2, 3 with Law when he does like the back fist, like that's fast. And then of course if I follow it up with a down 2, 3, like back 2, 3, down 2, 3, I can catch them if they were to try to do something. If they were like trying to get a hit in, because it's still my turn to still continue to keep hitting. But I'm even forgetting that. I'm just like, damn. I'm forgetting my fundamentals with Law, and it's just like I need to get back in the habit of playing Tekken a lot more again. But as it stands now, man, your boy out here playing a bunch of different games. That much I will tell you. I'm ready for our rematches from last year, bro. You already know, Evan. You already know. I'm gonna Listen, you and me, we are rusty at this game, but guess what? We're gonna come. We're gonna go in rusty as hell, go a couple of sessions, and then of course be back at. All right, we're back to where we were, like back in 2020 and halfway through 2021. We're back to where we were, where we should have been, and then of course continued from. But man, just seeing that. Woo. And then, of course, yeah, I got my 2 hits in because now we fixed the round counter, the rounds, and I'm just like, playing fighting games are like an insanely tricky round of rock, paper, scissors. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is because it's just like you don't know if you're. It's like you don't know if you're gonna get it or if the other player's gonna get it. So it's just like your best solution is to be as optimal with your character as much as possible. Know your fundamentals and know your matchups. Like that move that I did with the fist when he raises him up, that has fast frames. I don't know the number, but hey, I can get in. We're reawakening our Tekken dragons. Yes, Evan. Yes, the hell we are. Man, it's been a long time playing Tekken, and I do miss it. I'm not gonna lie. And it's just like now that it's gonna be at CEO again this year, I'm definitely getting back into Tekken. I'm definitely gonna have to start grinding. And I think beginning next month, May, I'm going right back into fighting games. You gotta mash on them, give them the bob. Hey, Coven. Oof. As much as I want to, try to use Bob, it's just like if I'm rusty with Law, then I'm hella rusty with Bob. And there's this one player that I fought at Fighter Fest Season 3. He goes by the name of Shaolin Kamikaze. He's a Bob man, and the shit that I saw him do with Bob, I'm just like, I thought I had it down packed with Bob. This dude, this dude was doing some miraculous shit with Bob. Like, wow, I want to be that optimal with that character. But, it all depends on putting in the time, putting in the effort to try to get good. Play a lot of different matches, play against a bunch of random people and whatnot, and then just getting back on that grind, getting back on that horse. Which is why I said, hey, come May, I'm getting back into fighting games. It's time. I got to get back into Tekken 7. I got to get back into Mortal Kombat. I got to get back into Grand Blue. I got to get back into now Guilty Gear Strive. I got to get back into all these fighters, and I'm just like, I don't got enough time, but we gonna make it work. We gonna make the best of it. Okay, we gonna make the best of it because I enjoy fighting games. It's fun. Being miraculous with Bob, I'm gonna say hallelujah. Yeah, man. Like Tekken is just something else. It's truly something else, and I love Tekken 7. And I thought I was gonna be completely done with the game after CEO, but like CEO 2021. But I was like, nah, I'm not doing this game. I'm not.